On March 25, PostClassical Ensemble will be presenting at Harmon Hall the concert Music Under Stalin, the Shostakovich-Weinberg Connection. And this program will include an amazing and singular pianist, Alexander Taradze, in the Shostakovich First Piano Concerto. In addition, and most of our concerts are not conventional in format, there will be a 25-minute theatrical interlude featuring the eminent actor of the Washington Shakespeare Theater, Edward Giro, as Shostakovich. In fact, we'll see Giro in two different formats, on film and live. On two film clips, we'll see Giro as the younger Shostakovich saying things he had to say about the Fifth Symphony and the Seventh Symphony. And then live, Giro, as the older Shostakovich, will contradict the things that he had to say in his earlier years. The script for this presentation will be drawn from Solomon Volkov's book, Testimony, the Memoirs of Dmitri Shostakovich. You'll be seeing the two clips in a moment.
Among the very substantial articles that have analyzed my new symphony, one that particularly gratified me said that the Fifth Symphony is a Soviet artist's practical creative answer to just criticism. The symphony's finale resolves the tense and tragic moments of the preceding movements in a joyous, optimistic fashion. My Seventh Symphony is tied to the stormy events of 1941. I dedicate this work to our struggle against fascism, our fight against the enemy, and to my native city of Leningrad.
In 30s and 40s, Shostakovich made two very important statements about his Fifth and Seventh Symphonies, which later were quite widely circulated and are accepted even at this time by many people. About his Fifth Symphony, he said that this was his constructive answer to a justified criticism from Stalin. And about his Seventh Symphony, he said that this was a patriotic symphony about Hitler's aggression against Soviet Union and against his beloved city of Leningrad, defending itself against Hitler's aggression. In fact, both statements were not quite accurate. And later, in the early 70s, in his conversations with me, he suggested quite different interpretation of both symphonies. He said that in his Fifth Symphony, the rejoicing was forced, and that the actual words that he heard in his mind when composing this symphony was, "You have to rejoice, you have to rejoice, you have to rejoice." And about Seventh Symphony, he said that this work was as much about destruction of the Leningrad by Hitler as it was about destruction of Leningrad by Stalin.